Fine Saturday morning sa inyo, Tri Nation. How are you doing? Sana hindi masyadong maulan dyan sa lugar ninyo. Pero ngayon, every Saturday, syempre, kape muna! Ayun, ayos. Nakapagkape na rin ba kayo mga ka-try? Joining me today, of course, even it's daytime, Sir Knight is here. Sir Gabe, how are you?
Hey. Good.
Good
Medyo
morning. How are
madilim.
you?
Sorry, medyo madilim ngayon kasi gabi ngayon eh. Gabi. Compared dyan
On your
sa...
side of the world, yes. Gabi.
Yes.
Yan. Anyway,
Sorry
mamaya you were wondering wala pa si Sir Joey, si Kuya Brother Joey. He'll be joining us shortly. Medyo mobile lang siya ngayon. But of course, we have so many things to share with you this fine morning. One would be, of course, some video production tips later on. And then afterwards, since we have Sir Gabe here, our in-house music and sound producer, we'd like to ask him the value of a good sound source when it comes to making quality videos or making quality content. So we'll be discussing that a little bit later. But of course, we would like to go into the tech side of things, and we would like to share a few tech news this morning. For example, on the Android side of things, maybe 22 days ago, you already heard the news that on Pixel phones, Android 11 has already been released. Now, we do not know the actual name for Android 11 just yet, but it has been made available to some of the Pixel phones, for example, Pixel 2, Pixel 3, 3A, and 4, and the XL models for these phones. And that also includes Xiaomi 10 and the Mi 10 Pro. Now, this Android 11 is actually the newest operating system from Android. It's an upgrade from Android 10, and some of its main features, the key features that it will have on top of the other Android features it already has, would be number one, built-in screen recording. Now, this goes beyond the actual screen recording because this time natively it can record sounds from your devices. So that's one. Then it also boasts new conversation tab. There's a new conversations tab that groups all your conversations into one when you drag your notification bar and look at your notifications. This is good for ease of access. And one of the most favorite things I like about this new release of Android, and I would like to see in action, is one of its accessibility features, which includes a Braille keyboard. Wow, just imagine a Braille keyboard for our visually impaired mga katry dyan. The Braille keyboard can write Braille messages without needing to buy separate software. So just imagine you can now write Braille messages and send them to your visually impaired friends, and then you'll be able to send them very good messages, and they can receive your thoughts through those messages. Now, that's on the Android side of things. Now, I'd like to look into the Apple side of things. Sir Gabe?
Yes, we now have Apple masks from yes, has nothing to do with
What?
electronics, but yes, Apple has released their very own mask. Their engineers have created their own mask, but this is not for the public use. This is actually for the people working in the Apple stores. So they released some, and each pack has about 5 or 7 reusable. They are reusable masks, but I just want to show you guys the design of these masks. It's just amazing.
Yeah, sure.
So
Share away.
here we go. Let me just show you guys the mask right now and share my screen. I'm sorry, this is taking a while.
Where's your screen?
We're having some technical difficulties.
It's fine. It's fine.
Let me just select.
Nowadays. All right.
Oh, there we
While
go.
we
Here we go.
for your screen.
Sorry.
Shout out
There we go.
to Ma'am Ebat Mangalyag. She's watching from her device. Hello po, Mami. Good morning. Okay, here's your screen.
All right. So here we can see the Apple Mask side view. This is Lou from Unbox Therapy, and he's just unboxing the Apple Mask. And as we can see, it has a much more comfortable design. It's not covering your mouth. It's not touching your mouth, I think, and it has a much more closed feel on the nose section. So if you are wearing glasses, and if you are, you're a person who wears glasses, then it won't fog up because it's really close and on the surface of your face, and it's much more. It's not muffled. The sound isn't as muffled as much,
Wow.
and it's really good for
Nice.
conversations. Yeah. So that's the design, and
So,
it's also not very tough on the ears. They have a clip so that it can clip on the other side of your back, so it's not hanging on your ears. But right now it is. But yeah, that's the design. What do you guys think?
nice.
I want one.
I know. I wish it was for
Please send,
public
deliver
consumer.
it, deliver please.
Yeah,
Grabe, no.
Don't say
deliver.
Apple is into the electronics, but they make masks.
And they seem to make everything.
yes.
Yeah.
They have
They
they have a
have a
long
car.
they have a long history of making everything. And
Yeah.
it's not common knowledge, but they make
So it's already
everything.
iOS 14.
Yeah, Kuya
Yeah. I
brother.
think
Yes, hello. We're gonna try to take a try. Ano lang po, on Mobi
That's
lang,
later
sorry
pa.
Medyo
Try to contact us later pa, 3
chubby
p.m.
tayo. I know. Yeah, sorry. Try. Take to try. Yeah.
There we
On Mobi
go.
lang po. Meron lang mission. Pero, of course, I don't want to miss this opportunity to be with our Try Nation. So,
There
good
you
morning, Try
go.
Nation.
Thank you for the spirit of support and safe driving, Kuya brother. Anyway, let's move on to the next section of this particular show. We will be discussing a few video production tips, of course. One of the things that we would like to focus on is on how you can better manage your video conferencing presence whenever you are in a video conference. That is part of a production, by the way, because you are not recording it, but still you're using video anyway. So, what would be some of the tips that we would like to share with you when you are in a video conference call? Now, always take into consideration number one, the height of your camera is very important. You should not be too high, should not be too low. As much as possible, it should be eye level, or at least somewhere in the range of your head when you are sitting down on your chair. Now, if you do not have a tripod on you, and you are using, let's say, a phone, or you're using a built-in web camera on your device, or perhaps you are using a laptop, it's also good to prop up your laptop to your height level. So having that laptop stand would actually help you to do that and to achieve proper eye height with the camera that you are using. It's not good if it's too high or that's too low, or if it's too high, because it gives a different feel to those who you are talking to when you are doing video conferences. And of course, lighting is very important as always. So we may want to go to near a window, use an external light source so that your face is properly illuminated. But one thing you need to consider, and one thing that I cannot emphasize enough, if you are speaking to someone on your video conference, as much as possible, look through the camera. Look at the lens. If you need to mark the lens, mark it so you'll know where to look. This makes the conversation a little bit more relatable, and you will have connection to your audience. Something like this. You don't need to maintain it for a very long time, and just enough for you to maintain this proper eye contact so that you'll have a connection with the people that you are talking to. So just a few tips we have for that. And what about you, Gabe? Do you have any best practices when it comes to video conferencing?
Yeah, when it comes to video conferencing, I find that it is an additional point to what you were saying earlier. Your last point about looking at the camera. Many people have the mistake na pagtingin sa sariling camera, sa sariling video. Syempre, conscious tayo. We want to know what we look like. It's good to set up yung setup natin na makita tayo sa frame, nasa gitna tayo, and hindi tayo nakatingin sa iba. We're not looking at ourselves kasi pagka we're in a conference and we look at ourselves, it looks like this or like this, and we're talking like
Yes,
this. And it doesn't look like you're having a proper conversation. Kaya maganda
that's
nga
right.
talaga na you look at your phones or your laptops or your tablets camera hole, kung nasaan yung camera, I'm pointing it right here, and you look at it right there. During that time, you can look straight at the camera and talk, and you look very natural. Another tip that I'd like to share is in a video conference call, kailangan maganda rin yung position ng microphone. If you're using headphones such as this,
Right.
it's okay to just leave it on your neck. The microphone would be on your neck. It's not okay to bring the microphone because I know you're also conscious of your sound. Don't put your microphone here. It's very masakit po sa tenga. It also causes distortion or yung pagkabasag ng tunog. So
Right.
it's very good to have it just in a natural setup. I mean, this was designed not to have it right in the face or right in the mouth. So yeah, that's one tip I can help with. And if you're using speakers, don't put the microphone near the speakers. Otherwise,
Yes, and
we'll have feedback.
do not fidget on the cable of the microphone. If you're using a combination headset with a microphone, don't fidget on the cable
Mm-mm.
because people will hear it. Now,
Yep.
in addition to what Gabe said with the camera, and if you have a separate camera not on your machine, here is one good setup that you might want to try. I'm just going to share my setup right now. So, if you notice, my screen is tilted. My screen is tilted, and the camera is very near to the screen. So my neck will not be too strained when I'm looking at the camera directly, and I can still see the camera on my peripheral vision. This does not put strain on my neck, and I can talk to you straight to the camera while I am maintaining screen eye contact as well. So try to set things up this way. If you do this, it'll be better for you in the long run. All right, there you go. Kuya brother, how about you? You have any tips, techniques?
Background. In particular ako sa background.
Right. What about background, sir?
Kasi I think a lot of us forget about the background. It's all about our face and everything. But sometimes you have to be conscious dun sa background. Kamukha ngayon, I stop. Kasi syempre unsafe kung direct na magkasalita. So ito, yung background ko ngayon is the car itself. And then some of the view at the back. Pero yung iba, lalo na kapag medyo hindi tidy yung background, distract yung mga kasama sa meeting. Especially yung mga mali, biglang naliligo, doon pala sa likod, meron palang naliligo, na aso lang naman, pero naliligo pa rin. Something like that. And then, yun. Tapos, of course, hindi ka dapat tumalikod sa bintana, lalo na nakabukas yung bintana at maliwanag. So you just have to be in the other side of it para proper lighting pa rin, And then, before you go to the Zoom, syempre kailangan ayusin mo muna yung sarili mo. Especially, baka mamaya, pagigising mo lang, meeting ka kaagad, Meron ka pa palang konting drooling. So, ingat-ingat din. At saka, meron ka pang morning glory sa tabi ng iyong mga mata. Yan. So, yun din, be cautious. Tapos, mag-toothbrush ka na rin. You never know.
Tama.
Yeah. So, yun.
You know, Yon, thank you so much for the input po and safe driving Kuya Brother ha. Thank you very much for those. Batiin lang natin yung ating mga nanonood. Sir, Ma'am Dolor Aquino, hello po. How are you?
From door.
Ma'am Dolor. And also, Sir Justin Pangilinan, kaway-kaway mga ka-try, hello! All the way down under. Galing Australia.
Uy, good night, right?
Siyempre, si Kapatang Elena also watching.
Aba,
Elena, kamusta?
hindi pa naglilinis ang bahay.
No, hindi mo naglilinis ng bahay. Ikaw naman, baka naman watching while cleaning the house.
Oh, yan. Ganda.
Yan. All right. So, while Kuya Brother is uy. Ayun oh, yan, sabi ko na. Oh. Good morning mga sir. BP1, bakit iniwan nyo na naman ako sa bahay?
Bakit?
Ayan. Pasagot natin mamaya kay ano yan, kay Sir BB1 pagka nakakonect. Nag-freeze yung video mo, sir. Batiin na rin natin si Sir Mervin Suarez. Mga ka-tech to try, good morning po. Good morning din po sa inyo, Sir Mervin. Gusto ko po yung setup ninyo ah. Maganda yung setup ninyo.
Yun,
Ayos
wala
po.
ako.
Ayan, naririnig ka namin, Kuya Brother. Yan. Anyway, moving on po. Sir Gabe, since we are in the topic naman of video production, we know that you've been producing sound and music for TriPH for a very long time na. Since 2017, yung original na soundtrack natin for TriPH Media. And there came a point in time when lahat pa nung original soundtracks for all our shows ay ikaw yung nag-produce. So, sir, from a sound producer's perspective, how important how important is it that good sound is produced, and how important is it that you have good audio sources to complement your video productions?
Yan. Well, I always see any kind of audio video production as a team. It's like a team effort. There's the audio side of things and then there's the video side of things. Hindi pwedeng audio lang ang maganda and then yung video hindi maganda. Hindi rin pwede na yung video maganda pero ang audio pangit. They all have to work together. Yung timing ng bawat scene doon sa pagpasok ng music, it's everything. So yung magandang audio helps a lot in a video production. So kung wari, meron kang commercial na ginagawa or meron kang ginagawang movie or even a short film, lahat ng yan, presentations and everything, they have it has something to do with great music as well or great audio. It doesn't have to be something na original. It can be something from your a subscription of a music source kasi meron dyan, marami dyan na pinagkukunan ng music ang mga YouTubers. It's very affordable. There's so many out there you can try. And there are also non-copyrighted music that are free that you can take. The only difference is you want to be unique. So you want to have a music source na ikaw lang na makakapag distinguish na sa'yo yun. It's your own thing. It's your brand. So part of audio is branding. If you listen to our TriPH theme, syempre maririnig mo yung unang lalabas sa isip mo is, oh, this is TriPH, right? It's about travel. It's about technology. So dun yung dalawang yon, travel and technology, they mesh together in that song. So it's always good to find that right song and then just keep it and stick with it in your intros, in your outros, or even a music bed, and then just play with it from there. Find some similar music to that. If you're looking for different genres kind of videos, you have videos that have different genres like yan yung Try Garden to Table natin. Of course, we want something light and energy. If we're talking about technology, then we want something that's electronic, it's digitally produced like EDM or something like that. For travel, yeah, we like to use a lot of ethnic sounds. We like to use organic sounds like bongos. We have a lot of ukuleles as well. You can try that. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want to be really unique, make your own music. If you can find someone who to partner with who's making their music, produces music, you can ask them, or you can ask us.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You can ask Sir Gabe. Ask Sir Gabe.
don't
Don't
delay.
delay. Ask today. How did I make that fit? So
I
yan
don't
po.
know.
Thank you so much po. No? So when it comes to your thought processes, how do you go about the process of creating music in a unique way for a certain project, for example?
Well, the person I always try to imitate, and he's like my role model for making music, is Hans Zimmer. I've watched some of his master classes. I've worked on some like movie type music, like cinema,
Right.
and he does music scoring, film scoring, and I just love how he approaches things. It's really just an empty canvas with, you see it as a painting,
Right.
and you have to watch the video first. For me, I always watch the video first and see what's the content. You see the context. There's a story to everything. And now the job of the audio is to tell the story using your ears without having to see the video. You can already tell something's happening. So if you hear a scary tone, something's happening, you would usually hear the piano playing on the low notes, like boom, boom,
Right.
right? Or when you hear a majestic scene, like the something emerges from the ashes. You have a choir, or you have, so it's really the story. You have to watch the video first. You really need to see the content and get the
Mm.
story. Then you can relay it out into music.
Right. Very good. So thank you so much for sharing those thoughts. Now, since we have already started na mga katry doon sa pag-uusap natin ulit sa video production every Saturday, and also with audio production this time with Sir Gabe. And we would like to open this opportunity, this table, para sa inyo mga katry. So today, we are inviting you to please comment down below. Even if you're watching this late or on late broadcast, please comment down below what specific topics would you like us to discuss or help you with when it comes to video production, so that we can show you the steps or probably share our techniques about them. So please, we encourage you, comment down below. Even if you're watching late, just ask us some of the
Anything.
questions that you would like to, anything about sound production, video production, and we'll be happy to help you out with it. And of course, you may also would like to, if you would like to ask tech questions, that's fine as well. But most likely for tech questions, we'll be answering them every Thursday on our general tech schedule, Thursday at 10 a.m. All right, there you go. So
Don't delay. Ask
don't
today.
delay, ask today. All right.
Tumatagline na.
So, Sir Ryan Quaresma, hello. Hello, sir.
Wow,
How are you?
Ryan.
All right. Sir Mervin Suarez, Sir Ryan Quaresma, Ma'am Debs, Dave Cortez, hello po. Sir Abraham Garcia, hello. Kumusta po kayo? There we go. Some of our viewers. All right. Thank you very much po. So, guys, do you have any final thoughts? Kuya brother, final thoughts before you enter the gate?
Yun nga, thank you very much po, Tri Nation. Tapos na ba? Hindi pa.
Tapos na.
Basta, okay. Maraming salamat po, Tri Nation, sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating Tech to Try. Yun na naman po, hopefully po marami kayong natutunan sa aming segment ngayon. At looking forward po tayo uli sa next episode natin. Kaya kanina, we encourage you to comment down below kung may mga question po kayo, or you have suggestion, or meron kayong mga delivering food para sa amin. Bibigyan po namin yung address namin at saka cellphone number. Or pwede rin po kayo mag-send sa Gcash. Pero thank you so much po sa aking family. Sa inyong dalawa, thank you so much. See you po mamaya sa Try Contact.
Yes po.
PM.
Susulpot din nata ako sa Try to Contact, ah.
Okay, hopefully, kasama ka doon. No?
Opo, malaman natin mamaya. Surprise na lang.
Yun! Kamukha nung last
Yun.
week, surprise!
Surprise! Alright, ingat po kayo kay brother. Sir Gabe.
Yes, just want to thank everyone who joined us on this beautiful Saturday morning. Si Sir Joey kahit nasa car, he still joined us. We want to thank everyone who's watching, my family, and our peeps from Muntinlupa. Thank you also for those people who always support kahit late na manood, kahit hindi sa live. We'll say hi to them also. And yeah, just keep with us and keep updated with the show every Thursday and Saturday. Do we have Wednesdays?
We are supposed to have Wednesdays.
We're supposed to have Wednesdays, but yeah,
Busy.
busy. Keep watch on the Play Store. We might have it soon. The TryPH
Alright.
app,
There you
and
go.
we'll be waiting for that. And just send us your feedback on anything and ask all the questions that we want. We really want your comments. We're not getting enough. We want more comments. So please
We want more
comment down
problems
below.
to solve.
We want more problems to solve. More
Yes, give us
topics
your
to talk
tech problems, video production problems, or your sound
Mm.
production problems because we
Mm.
would love to help you out. The more
Yes,
problems
if your internet
Kami
is faulty or you have a problem with your laptop, you want to ask us some questions about, we'll be your tech support. So just send us those problems.
you want.
Ang lagay, Gcash.
And
there you
yun
go.
lang po, Gcash na lang po.
Yon. All right. Thank you so much for all our viewers. Also for our supporters who will be viewing later on our late broadcast. That's okay po. We know that you have a busy Saturday morning, especially to our close friends. Please enjoy the day. I'd like to give a special shout out to my one and only better half. Hi, Ma'am Gizi. Wala ka dong show nung Thursday. So, put ka sa next one.
Ka,
Yeah, actually, she piloted Elena was the one who was in the broadcast, but si Ma'am Gizi yung technical director during that particular show. Yan,
Okay.
upgraded na. All right. So, thank you po to my parents for their support. Thank you so much. Also to the TryPH admin. Hello po. Sir Julius! Sir Rom, kamusta po kayo?
love you, love you.
Keep safe. Opo, Ma'am Tina, Sir Julius, we love you po. And then, of course, something that we would like to impart to you today, something that we will start saying to you today. If you find anything new and interesting, may it be in the way of video production, sound production, or technology in general, we do encourage you, don't delay, try today.
Today.
Oh, wow.